Introducing the all-new Corolla.
Since its founding a few years ago, Guahan Academy Charter School has lost 5 members of its Board of Trustees due to resignations. The school's legal counsel, Daniel Summerfleck, also recently stepped down, and communications manager Teresa Royal Matanane's contract has ended. Some of the former board members cite personal reasons for their departure, but the most recent resignation from former Senator George Bamba was due to concerns about how the charter school operates, including pay disparities that do not have to do with qualifications.
You cannot pay, let's say for a teacher or a counselor, who much higher salary than one who is a counselor also, pay them lower even though they have more experience. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
Bamba claims that required clearances concerning police and court records, the sex offender registry, and TB screenings have not yet been submitted by all of the school's employees.
Particularly dealing with students or kids, that you have to have these clearances prior to even them stepping into the classroom. I was very concerned that, the school opened in August, and quite a number of clearances were not even obtained by the time I resigned.
But procurement is the issue Bamba had the most to say about, noting a lack of documentation for items and services purchased with public funds. Bamba chaired the board's Finance and Procurement Committee and says he was particularly concerned about iPads and mini iPads purchased ahead of his time on the board that are missing a paper trail.
If the documentations are not there to support the final award of any contract, whether it's procurement, consultant, or anything that would obligate the school, that backup documents are all there. Bids were solicited. There's a paper trail, so that if anybody does question the award of any contract, you have the justification and the paper trail to prove or to show that it was done properly and it was awarded properly.
Poor documentation and a lack of bookkeeping are also what led to Monty McDowell's resignation from the Board of Trustees before Guahan Academy even opened its doors. McDowell wasn't available for an interview today, but told PNC, quote, "It didn't look right to me," and "documentation was not to my liking." It's because of concerns like these that the legislature's Oversight Committee on Education called the charter school in for an oversight hearing in November. And since the school was unwilling to discuss procurement with lawmakers at that time, Speaker Judy Wanpad and Senator Aileen Yamashita have introduced Bill 237.
So Bill 237 actually requires them, like any other department or agency who's received public monies, that they must follow the procurement law.
PNC spoke with current Board of Trustees Chairman Matt Kane today, who said that while there is room for improvement as far as organization and documentation at the school are concerned, he believes Guahan Academy is on the path toward improvement. As for attorney Summerfleck's withdrawal from service to the school, Kane says Summerfleck left on good terms and had too much to do. Guahan Academy principal and CEO Donna Dwiggins had not returned our calls as of news time. Betsy Brown, PNC News.